name is Ella.
My name is Georgia.
And I'm Simon.
Welcome to this dance tutorial with Magpie Dance. We are really excited to get dancing. So number 1 is wear comfortable clothes with trainers or bare feet. Don't wear socks if the floor is slippery. Number 2, clear a space to dance in. So tidy up anything that you could fall over and just check that you've got enough room to dance safely. Number 3, if any movements hurt or you feel ill, then stop dancing, sit down and rest. Number 4, have a drink when you finish dancing. And number 5, have lots of fun. So the plan for today is that we will start with name and shape. We will then get warmed up. We will then learn a dance inspired by a festival around the world. We will do a creative task and we will finish with a cool down. Let's get started. So it's time for name and shape. In name and shape, you at home can create your own dance shape, and it can be anything that you want. And we will go round our screen and everyone will do their own name and shape. I will go first, then I will pass on to Georgia. Georgia will pass on to you at home, and then it will be Simon's turn. When I do my name and shape, you can copy me exactly the same. Are we ready? So my name is Ella and my shape is Ella.
Ella.
Brilliant. I'm going to pass on to Georgia.
Thank you. Georgia.
Georgia. Great.
Pass it to you at home.
Your turn for name and shape. Brilliant, thank you. And Simon, your turn for name and shape.
Hi guys, so Simon.
Simon. Fantastic. Welcome everybody. We are now going to get warmed up. I am going to start with some slow moves and then get a little bit quicker. I will then pass to Georgia, who will do super quick and some stretches. At home, you can follow along with our dance moves. If anything starts to hurt or you need to make any adaptations or changes, please do look after your bodies. That's what's most important. Great. Thank you, Simon. Today we are exploring Mount Hagen Show as our festival around the world. Mount Hagen Show happens in August in Papua New Guinea. It is a celebration of the different cultural groups and involves traditional dancing, singing, rituals and feasting. Watch this video now to learn a little bit more about Mount Hagen Festival in Papua New Guinea. Great, so you would have seen lots of repetitive dance movements at that festival, and we are going to learn some of them now. Now, we are going to start with some very simple marching on the spot. Now, I'm going to do that with my legs. Might have my knees up quite high, but you might want to do that marching maybe with your arms, or just keep the rhythm in a body part, whatever feels good for you today. So we're going to do 8 counts of this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. Our next move is a small bounce. And I'm thinking about bouncing in my knees. And I might swing my arms, nice and relaxed, but I'm just thinking about going up and down. It's quite a quick movement, up and down with those bounces. Great, and just like Georgia's doing, if you have a look at Georgia, you might just move your knees, you might move your shoulders, whatever feels good for you. This is just about repeating the movement over and over and over again. So we're working with repetition today. Let's go from the top. So we have our marches. Brilliant. You can make them nice and big as you want. Oh, I've lost count. Then we have our bounces. Good. Brilliant. You can really relax those knees as we do our bounces. Great. Shall we try with Simon, if that's okay? Thank you, Simon.
Brilliant, ready guys? So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant, thank you, Simon. Our next move that you might have seen in our video, it's a little bit of a shimmy. So you can either shimmy and shake just your shoulders, or your hips, or your whole body. You can decide how big or small your shimmy is. But I'm thinking about shimmying side to side. Great. It should feel quite a fun one to dance. So we will do that for 8 counts as well. And that will come after our bounces. Let's add it all on from the top with Simon. Thank you, Simon.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant, thank you, Simon. And our last move are some very small jumps. So I'm going to jump just nice and gently on the floor here. If you watch Georgia, she's thinking about lifting up her knees and going back down. You can also jump with your shoulders or with your arms. Any body part thinking about going up and down. Jump, jump, jump. Great, and we will do that for 8 counts as well. Now, the dancing at the festival, Mount Hagen, is all about creating a rhythm with the musician and also repeating so it becomes like a ritual. So we're going to practice this dance and really thinking about repeating the movement over and over and over again and try and really get into it. We're going to do it first once, and then next we are going to think about repeating it multiple times. So let's do it one more time from the top. Thank you, Simon.
Ready, guys? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Simon. Give yourselves a bit of a shake out. If you are doing the jumps like me, you might want to stretch out your calves quickly. Do any kind of stretch that you need to. Can be quite a lot of jumps. Great. We are now going to repeat that short sequence. I reckon we can do it 3 times. What do you think, Georgia?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's try it. So this ritual dance would go on for a long time, maybe half an hour, where the dancers keep repeating the movement. Don't worry, we won't do it for an hour today. We will try and repeat it 3 times. If you need to stop at any time, that's absolutely fine. You can stop and watch me and Georgia. Or if you can, try and keep dancing with us. See how long you can keep going for. Thank you, Simon. Let's go from the top 3 times.
Ready, guys? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Give those legs a good shake out. Give those arms a good shake. Maybe take a bit of a stretch. Georgia, how did you find that, repeating the movement over and over and over again?
Yeah, I think by the 3rd time of repeating it, it felt weird. felt like I got into a rhythm and could have kept going. But I think the second time I got a bit confused and like had to keep thinking.
Yeah, I agree. It was quite difficult to remember how many of each thing we had done and to keep remembering what was coming next. So it's a really interesting skill and something that the dancers at Mount Hagen do amazingly well. I can't imagine repeating that dance for an hour. It would feel very, very long. Great work, everyone. Lots of the dances at Mount Hagen Festival come from nature. They're inspired by natural stories and processes that happen in the world. So we are going to create our own versions of these today. I'm going to teach you mine first, and then you will have a chance to create your own one next. So I'm going to teach you a story about a bird. Now our bird is going to start as an egg. So you might want to create a very small egg shape, and it's going to crack open. Crack, crack, crack. You might have a few cracky moves. Our bird is going to peek out and go back in. Brilliant. Let's go from the top of our bird dance. So we start as an egg and we go crack, crack, crack. Peek out and go back in. Fantastic. Our bird is then going to push out, and it's going to take its first few steps or looking around before it starts to sing and sing. And then we're going to finish with a fly around the space, flying around our bird space. Oh, lovely, Georgia. Brilliant. So that's my story of our little bird. So we start as our egg and we crack open, we look around, we go back, we take our first few experiences or steps of the world before we sing, and then we will finish with flying. So that is my story of the bird. Let's try it now with Simon, and then it will be your chance to create your own story. Thanks, Simon. Brilliant. Nice work, everyone. Now it's your turn to think of your own story and create your own dance. Now remember, these stories are inspired by the natural world, so maybe animals or plants or trees. Georgia, have you got any ideas on what we could tell a story about?
Maybe a tree whistling through the wind.
Yeah, lovely. And maybe the tree could lose all its leaves in autumn, could tell a different type of story. You might maybe choose your favourite animal. How does that animal arrive as a little baby bunny? And what does it do? How does it move around? You can choose any story that you like. So I'm going to give you maybe a minute now to decide on your story. If you want, you might want to write it down, or you can just think about it. Now it's your turn to move your story into a dance. So you can use any body parts, any movement to try and tell your special story of the natural world for our festival. And it's your chance to try that with Simon now. Great work, everyone. Well done, everyone. Fantastic dancing today. It's now time to do some stretches, as it's the end of our class. Great, I will start and you can follow me, and then I'll pass on to Georgia to finish stretching. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Georgia, and thank you, Simon. Goodbye, everybody. Well done. Bye. Thank you for taking part in this tutorial. If you'd like to feature in our calendar of festivals film at the end of the year, then film yourself doing the dance you learnt today and send it to l.whitlock@magpiedance.org.uk, or you can message it to 07597266717. If you're not sure how to send the video, click on the link in the description and it will help. Have fun!